Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me. And today we're going to make a little tag box to keep all of my tags in for when I start putting them on my presents. You're going to start out with a piece of paper, and you can use cardstock or design paper, whatever. I'm using this paper that is from our November kit. This one is called, let's see what this one's called, if you wanted to look it up. We do have a couple more of these kits left if you want them. If you buy them today, I can get them out and get them to you before Christmas, so you can have them for Christmas. This one's called Classic 8, and this is by Authentique. Okay, so we're going to put this in 9" by 8.5". We're going to put it in on the 9" side. We're going to start scoring. We're going to score at 3 inches on all sides. Now when I score design paper, I like to use the fat end of this. Sometimes that keeps it from cracking. And then sometimes I like to score both sides real easy in that way. A lot of times it'll keep it from cracking on you. But we're going to try not to have to do that today. Also, on my design paper, a lot of times I'll fold it with the crease instead of away from it. That helps a lot of time on keeping it from cracking too. And I think I liked one more side scoring. It's hard to see on this paper if you've scored it or not. I'm going to flip it over and score it again just to make sure. And I'm not pressing on this hard. I'm just getting a score line in there. Okay, I think we've got all of them now. That's all the scoring that you do on that. And that side is really pretty, isn't it? But I want to use the side that looks like the chimney. Alright, now what you're going to do now, and let me find my scissors. On the 9" side, and again, I'm trying to find my score lines. I'm going to go ahead and burnish this, just because it's going to make it a little bit easier for me to see. So I'm going to go ahead and burnish my score lines, because that's really hard for me to see those score lines. It's really early in the morning here, and it's not even daylight yet, so I can't see. Alright, that'll make it a little bit easier, and I may just use this side to cut. But on the 9" side, I'm going to cut up on the score lines. Then flip it around and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, just like that. Now what you want to do is you want to bring these two up, the side ones in, and then these back over the side pieces. Like that. That's how we want to fold this up. Let me do that again for you. You want to start on, this is the 9" way. You want to bring these two in, these two up, and then these two over the sides. And that way, that gives you a good strong little box, and it keeps everything in line too. Okay, so we're going to put some, I'm just going to use my art glitter glue and put some glue in here. Press it into that. Just put that right on that score line. Press that in. And then put some glue, or you can use any type of adhesive you'd like. This just sticks really quick and it works great, strong for me, so this is what I grab. And then just bring these two up, meeting all those score lines. Making sure that the bottoms are even. you don't have anything kind of sticking out there. And there you go. There's your little box. Press all your little edges down. Alright, so there's your little box, and see, mine looks like a little chimney. If you have the paper that you want to design run in a certain way, just make sure that you cut the 9-inch side the way that you want your pattern running. So in other words, I cut my 9-inch so that this pattern would be running up and down instead of sideways. Okay? Alright, so we got that. And now what I did is cut out a Santa. This was from a picture, and I just copied the picture. I uploaded the picture over into my Cricut, and then I turned it into a print then cut file, and I printed it and cut it out with my Cricut. Now, if you don't have a Cricut, you can just print a picture off from, you know, Google. Just Google a Santa picture, something like that, or if you have some paper that has Santa on it, cut you a Santa picture out and cut it out from that. If you want to see how I turn this picture into a uploaded file into my Cricut and cut that out, let me know and I'll do that for you. But I just printed this out of Santa, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glitter him up a little bit using my Wink of Stella pens. See if this is my red one. Yes. So I'm going to put some red on his jacket. And these brush tips are really good if you've got a large area to cover. You want to use the brush tips. The other ones are just not that good if you have a large area that you want to cover. They're better for writing. I'll show you the difference in, you see the, let's see if I can get the light to hit it just right. There we go. You see the non-glitter and then the glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of the red on his suit, and then we'll come back and I'll probably do some white or clear on his beard and that kind of thing. Now I'm going to come back in with the clear, and then I'm just going to go over his hat and probably the little pieces around his suit with the clear. Okay, so we have him all finished, and I got him a little wet right there. I shouldn't have. I pressed on my marker a little bit too hard. See if you can see the glitter on him. Well, it's hard this morning for me to get the camera to focus. There we go. Focus in on the glitter. There we go. Okay. And then what we're going to do with him is we're going to sit him right here on the front of this, and then we're going to put our little tags in there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here. Press him in on that. Okay, isn't that cute? Little box of Santa waving. And now what I did also is these were photos too, and I just downloaded them and then as a photo, and then uploaded them into my Cricut and cut them out. You don't have to have these. You can do just regular tags. You can just cut you some tags and use those. Doesn't matter. If you want to cut the tags are 4 1/4 by 2 1/2, and then just cut off the corners. And let me get my crocodile, and we'll go ahead on these. But you can make whatever size tags you want to put in here. I'm just going to sit this on my little table when I'm doing my wrapping. I wrap my presents, and I'll have my tags right there ready to go. Alright, so that, and decorate your tags up any way that you want. I'm just going to put a few of these on there. Again, this is just a photo that I uploaded into my Cricut and cut out. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to go over that, and I'll be glad to. It's not hard at all. But again, you do not have to have a Cricut to do this. I have lots of people that, when I mention the Cricut, they say, oh, I don't have a Cricut, I can't do that. You can do any of this. You do not have to have a Cricut to do what I do. I did things like this long before I got my Cricut. I just cut them out by hand. It's a little bit, you know, more time consuming, but you can do it. And I think we're just going to put that on the edge like that. So I'll put a little glue on here. Put it on the edge, and then we can cut that out. Cut that piece off. And we can use that piece on another one. And then you can put your to and from on there. So we could use this piece over here. Just like that. There we go. So we got 2 tags out of that one. And then on this one, let's see what we've got. We got this little guy that we can put there. So we'll put him right down there. And you can make your tags as fancy or as not as you want. I'm just putting some things together. I don't make my tags really, really fancy because I don't put the tags on everybody's gifts. Usually the kids know that, you know, I wrap their presents in different color paper and they know which presents is theirs, so a lot of times I don't even put a tag on theirs. But if you want to make some really, really fancy tags for some gifts that you want to give out to different people, you can do that. It's not a big deal. You can just decorate them up any way that you want. Let's see what else we got going over here that we can use. Now I have these little stickers from that same paper collection, that Authentic Classic Christmas, and we could use some of those on our box if we wanted to. Let's see. I think I'll put this little house. It says deck the halls. Starts at malls. I got malls on the brain today. I think I'll put him right there. Put that there. We could put this little arrow that says North Pole on this side, pointing towards Santa. And decorate our tags up a little bit more. I don't have a stamp that says to and from, but so I'll probably just write my to and from on there. We can put this on here. Well, I was looking for a little snowflake, but I don't think we have a snowflake, but I'll put this little tree. We'll do the little tree down here at the bottom. So there is just a few tags. You can put ribbon in them, twine in them, whatever you would want. I'm just going to stick mine in there like they are because I'll probably do some twine and things later on. So see, they sit right in there, and then you can have them ready on your wrapping table and just grab a tag out, put it on the present, and you're ready to go. If you wanted to sit a pin down in there, have the pin ready to go with your tags, then there you are. But that's a neat little box. It's cute. It's got Santa on the front of it. Sit it on your wrapping table with your wrapping paper and you're ready to go. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this. It's really quick and easy, simple to do, but it's a cute little project. We will talk to you guys later. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget that the sale is going on our .com store. The link will be right here as well as in the description box below. We have lots and lots of items that we're clearing out for the end of the year, and because a lot of them are Christmas items that we need to get out to you guys so you can use them for Christmas if you want to. And they are at 50% off. So go over to the .com and grab your sale items right now. If you go over, there will be on the left hand side of the screen, you'll see it says store, then it'll say YouTube sale album. Click on that, type in YouTube for the password, YouTube, Y-O-U-T-U-B-E, and then that gets you the sale price that other people just that are clicking on the site can't see. This is for our YouTube viewers as a thank you for sticking with us this year. We will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.